Hi there, I am Tanya and you're watching Learn with Ears. So today we're looking at future simple tense with going to. In our previous video, we saw how to use will when we talk about future simple tense. Today we are looking at going to. Okay? How to use going to when we talk about future. So let's get started. First of all, let's understand why do we use going to? Okay? We use going to talk about pre-made plans. Okay? Why do we use going to? When we want to talk about pre-made plans, we use going to. Okay? So let's see how to make positive sentences with going to. So here first sentence is I am going to eat. I am going to eat. We are going to eat. You are going to eat. They are going to eat. He is going to eat. She is going to eat. And it is going to eat. Now here we can see these are subjects. Okay? These are subjects. I, we, you, they, he, she, and it. With I, we use am. With we, you, they, we use are. And with he, she, it, we use is. Okay? To make positive sentences with going to, we use subject, then is am are, okay, is am and are according to subjects, then going to, okay, and after that we use verb. Okay, so to make positive sentences with going to, first we use subject, then is am are, anyone according to subject. After that we use going to and verb. So here we have a sentence. I am going to clean the house tomorrow. I am going to clean the house tomorrow. So here we are using I, which is subject, then am. Okay, with I we use am. I am, after that going to. I am going to verb, clean. Okay, I am going to clean the house tomorrow. Then additional information. I am going to clean the house tomorrow. Now let's see next sentence. We are going to see the doctor next week. We is a subject, then are. With we are using are because we is a plural subject. After that going to, then verb. Okay, see is a verb, and then additional information. Okay, we are going to see the doctor next week. Now let's see the next sentence. You are going to buy a house next month. Okay, you are, with you, are, then going to, after that verb, and then additional information, a house next month. Okay, next sentence, they are going to play football. Okay, with they we use are, then going to, verb, and football. Next sentence, he is going to cook food for me. With he we use is. Okay, he is going to cook food for me. Next sentence, she is going to pay the bills. Okay, she is a singular subject. With singular subject we use is. She is. He is. He is also singular subject. He is. She is. She is going to pay. Okay, and then the bills. Next sentence, it is going to run fast tonight. Okay, it is. With it, we use is. Okay, he, she, it. These are singular subjects. We use is with singular subjects. We use they. These are plural subjects. We use are with plural subjects. And with I, we use am. Okay, so this is the way to make positive sentences with going to. Okay, so if we are talking about he is going to cook food for me, means it is not present, it is future. Okay, in future he is going to cook food for me. Here you are going to buy a house next month. Okay, means it is not present. Here we are talking about future. In future, next month, you are going to buy a house. Now let's see how to make negative sentences. So here again we have subject is MR. With is MR we use not, then going to, after that verb. Now let's see sentences. I am not going to eat. We are not going to eat. You are not going to eat. They are not going to eat. He is not going to eat. She is not going to eat. And it is not going to eat. To make negative sentences, we use not. Okay? Not. Subject, then is MR, anyone, after that not. Right? Before going to, we use not in negative sentences. So here I am not. We are not. You are not. They are not. He is not. She is not. It is not. Okay? I am not going to eat. We are not going to eat. You are not going to eat. They are not going to eat. He is not. She is not. And it is not going to eat. Right? So in negative sentences, we use not. Now let's see some more sentences. I am not going to talk to him. I am not going to talk to him. I is a subject. With I, we use am, and then not, going to, then verb, after that additional information. We are not going to eat anything tomorrow. So with we use are, then not, and after that going to verb, right? Next, you are not going to hit him. They are not going to clean the house. They are not going to clean the house. He is not going to sleep tonight. It is not going to work. Okay? So here we saw negative sentences. In negative sentences, we use not. Right? Now let's see how to ask questions with going to. So here we have a sentence. Am I going to work? Next, are we going to work? Are you going to work? Are they going to work? Is he going to work? Is she going to work? Is it going to work? Okay, so here we have these questions, and to make these questions we use helping verb. Okay, am, are, is, right? Why did we use am? Because here we have I. With I, we use am. I am. But to make question, first we use am, then I. Here again, we use first are, then we. Means first helping verb, then subject. Remember, to make questions, we use helping verbs first. After that, subjects. Also, the first letter of the sentence should be capital. Okay? So for asking questions, first we use is, am, are. Then we use subject. After that, we use going to and verb with a question mark. Okay? To make questions with going to, we can also use question words. Okay? When, why, how, where, how long, what, etc. So the first question is, when are we going to work? Okay? Are we going to work? It's also a question, but when we put when, means any question words. Here, when we put any question words first, so we have to give additional information in answer. Okay? When are we going to work? Next, why are you going to buy a small house? Okay? Next, where are you going to sit tomorrow? How long are you going to learn the lesson? So here you can see when, why, where, how long, and how. These are question words. When we use question words, we have to give additional information. Okay? So when, if somebody is asking a question with when, means he wants to know the time. Okay? Time. Why? So this person wants to know the reason. Why are you going to buy a small house? Where are you going to sit tomorrow? Here, person, speaker wants to know the place. And here, how long means the person wants to know duration, time period. Okay? Next, how? How are they going to teach you? Here, person wants to know about method or way, style, right? So that's why he's using how. So if we want to ask questions, we can simply use is, am, are with subject, then going to and verb at the end with question mark. Or if we want additional information, so we can use these question words. Okay? Now let's see how to use contractions when we make sentences. Okay? So here first we have contracted forms. Contracted form of I am is am. Okay? Am. You are is your. They are their. We are we're. He is his. She is she's. It is its. Okay, now let's see some positive sentences. I'm going to work. You're going to work. They're going to work. We are going to work. He's going to work. She's going to work. And it's going to work. Okay? I'm going to work. You're going to work. They're going to work. We're going to work. He's going to work. She's going to work. It's going to work. Right? Now let's see negative sentences. I'm not going to work. You're not going to work. They're not going to work. We're not going to work. He's not going to work. She's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay? So here we are using contracted forms, and to make negative, we use not. I'm not, you're not, they're not, we're not, he's not, she's not, it's not. Okay? Or we have another way to make negative sentences with contractions, like You aren't going to work. Okay, you're not going to work, you aren't going to work. So this is also negative sentence and this is also negative sentence. Here we are making you are, your is, here your is contracted form and here aren't. Okay, you're not, you aren't. Both sentences are negative sentences, and in both sentences we are using contracted form. You are, aren't. We don't use negative sentences with I am. Okay, next, they aren't. They aren't going to work. We can say they're not going to work, or we can say they aren't going to work. Okay, both are correct. Next, we aren't going to work. We aren't going to work. Isn't going to work. She isn't going to work. It isn't going to work. Okay, it's not going to work. It isn't going to work. She isn't going to work. He isn't going to work. We aren't going to work. They aren't going to work. You aren't going to work. Okay, so in this way we can use contractions, contracted forms to make sentences, positive or negative sentences, right? Now let's see how to give short answers. Okay, so the first question is, are you going to eat? And short positive answer is, yes, I am. Remember, in positive answer we don't use contractions. Negative answer is, no, I'm not. Next question is he going to finish the work? Positive answer is, yes, he is. And negative answer is, no, he's not, or no, he isn't. Okay, no, he's not, or no, he isn't. Next question, are we going to reach on time? Positive answer is, yes, we are. And negative answer is, no, we are not, or no, we aren't. Okay. Next question, is she going to get the job? Positive answer is, yes, she is. Negative answer is, no, she's not, or no, she isn't. Right? So here we saw how to give short answers. Now next we'll see going to has two main uses. Okay, first, be going to is used to make predictions about the future based on present evidence. Okay, predictions about the future based on present evidence, or we can say expressing something that is certain to happen in the future, right? Second use we have talking about a decision or plan you have made before the time of speaking. Okay, talking about a decision or plan you have made before the time of speaking. Now let's see first. Be going to is used to make predictions about the future based on present evidence. For example, here we have a picture, and if we have to predict, we probably say they're running or they're about to run. But if we have present evidence to talk about future, we can say they are going to dance in a minute, right? Now let's see some sentences. So the first sentence is, she is so sad. I think she is going to start crying. So we have evidence that she is sad. Okay, so that's why we can say she is going to start crying. Next sentence, I have enough money. I'm going to go for coffee. Okay, so the evidence is money, enough money, and I'm going to go for coffee. So the next sentence is, this table is dirty, you're going to clean it. So the evidence is the table is dirty. Okay, so you're going to clean it. Next, we are at the store. We are going to get some stuff. Okay, so the evidence is that we are at the store. So the future action is we are going to buy some stuff. We are going to get some stuff. Right? Next, look out, he's going to break the glass. Okay, look out, he's going to break the glass. So here we have present evidence and we use going to make future plans. So the second use is talking about a decision or a plan you have made before the time of speaking. Now let's see some sentences. They are going for the lunch tomorrow. Okay, they are going for the lunch tomorrow. Tomorrow is the next day. Okay, but they already know because they have already planned for the lunch. Okay, now second sentence, I'm going to buy a house for my family. Okay, next sentence, Harry is going to paint this wall next week. Okay, so Harry has made all the arrangements and he is going to paint the wall next week. Right? So Harry has already decided before speaking. Okay? So the next sentence is, he is going to meet his grandfather this Sunday. Okay? So he's speaking that he has to meet his grandfather, but before speaking, he has already decided. So the next sentence is, I know I am going to score high this time. Okay, so before speaking this sentence, the person has already prepared a lot, okay, to score high. So this is already planned. Now let's see how to use gonna. Okay, gonna. Now let's see what is gonna. Gonna is a contracted form of going to. It is spoken language and only appropriate in informal conversation. So gonna is the contracted form of going to. Okay? Now we are going to talk about these reductions in positive and negative way. Okay? So let's see first positive. First sentence is, I'm gonna go for shopping. Okay? I'm gonna go for shopping. Next, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna buy a car this month. Okay? Gonna is a contracted form, short form of going to, right? Now, what if we want to use this in a negative way? Now, let's see negative sentences also. So, the first sentence is, I'm not gonna go for shopping. Positive sentence is, I'm gonna go for shopping. And negative sentence is, I'm not gonna go for shopping. Next, I'm not gonna use my phone. I'm not gonna call him. I'm not gonna waste water. I'm not gonna disturb you. Okay? So, these are positive sentences and these are negative sentences with gonna, which is the contracted form of going to. So that's it for the day. This is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching.